डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम एक नए टॉपिक के साथ आपके समक्ष मैं संदीप सारण व्याख्याता भौतिक विज्ञान एक नए टॉपिक पे चर्चा करने वाले हैं। अभी तक हमने इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पे गाउस लॉ की एप्लीकेशन के बारे में हमने पिछले 3 वीडियो में चर्चा की थी और उनके न्यूमेरिकल को भी देखा था। आज हम एक नए फिजिकल क्वांटिटी इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल के बारे में देखेंगे कि इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल क्या है, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्या होता है, इलेक्ट्रिकल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी है क्या, क्या इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स हमारा कंजर्वेटिव नेचर में होता है या नहीं होता, होता है तो क्यों होता है। ऐसे हम बहुत सारे जो पोटेंशियल को लेके कंसेप्ट है उस पर चर्चा करने वाले हैं। अभी तक किसी ने हमारे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो वो सब्सक्राइब कर दे ताकि आपको निरंतर टॉपिक मिलते रहे। जैसे ही मैं नया वीडियो डालूं तो आपको सबसे पहले मिले और आप अपनी एजुकेशन को कंटिन्यू रख सके। ये इतना अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट है कि इसके ऊपर हम अपने वीडियो में हर एक वीडियो में न्यूमेरिकल पे भी चर्चा करेंगे, तो इसलिए ये आपके लिए एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के से देखें तो काफी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक रहेगा। कोई भी कंपटीशन एग्जाम दे तो इससे क्वेश्चन पूछ के जाते हैं। तो देखिए, हम पोटेंशियल की बात करते हैं। एक्चुअल में हम यहाँ क्या चाहेंगे कि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी जो हमारा कंसेप्ट था ई इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी, ये वेक्टर क्वांटिटी है, वेक्टर क्वांटिटी। और वेक्टर क्वांटिटी के एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए हमें स्पेशल लॉ की जरूरत पड़ती है जिनको हम वेक्टर लॉ कहते हैं। हम क्या चाहते हैं कि एक नई क्वांटिटी ऐड करें जो स्केलर क्वांटिटी हो, क्योंकि पोटेंशियल एक स्केलर क्वांटिटी है। हम एक इस वेक्टर क्वांटिटी को स्केलर की फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि स्केलर क्वांटिटी होती है जो उनकी डीलिंग सिंपल लॉ ऑफ अलजेब्रा से होती है, जिसकी वजह से ये बेनिफिट मिलता है अपने को कि हम उनको जब सोल्व करें तो हमें किसी प्रकार की कोई विशेष एप्लीकेशन और विशेष किसी फॉर्मूले की हमें जरूरत नहीं होती। तो चलिए हम देखते हैं कि एक्चुअल में इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल का कंसेप्ट है क्या और ये कैसे आया है। एक्चुअल में इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल का कंसेप्ट इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी से आया। और इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी क्या होती है कि सपोज कीजिए यहाँ हमारा एक पॉजिटिव चार्ज प्लेस्ड है Q। जैसे ही कोई भी चार्ज रखेंगे, एट रेस्ट है, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक कंडीशन है, तो इसकी कोई ना कोई फील्ड होगी। ये फील्ड है। जो पॉइंट इस फील्ड से आउटसाइड है ये सारे इनफाइनाइट डिस्टेंस पे माने जाते हैं और ये डेफिनेट डिस्टेंस पे हम कंसीडर करके चलते हैं। यहाँ इनफाइनाइट डिस्टेंस मीनिंग the point lie outside the field, because at this point this charge do not exert any type of electrical force and any force. So due to the presence of this field here, a charge q naught, that is a unit positive charge, we want to comes here. Let us consider this force exerted by me, and myself is Sandeep. So force exerted by me is Fs against this field. There is some repulsion. This force and charge, this point charge displays against this field some work to be done. That work done is equal to Fs into, this is Fs, we take external force, this is the force exerted by me on this unit test charge to carry towards the direction of positive charge. And at the same time, this positive charge repel this positive charge, and electric field exert force in this direction, electrostatic force. This distance is infinite and we want to this unit test charge at this point. This is small r distance away. Mean when this charge, unit charge present here, and F to ds, and it carry from r to infinity or infinity to r, I am coming from here to here, but this force, electrostatic force, exert force on this from here to here, and similar we take the limit from capital R to infinity, and this is in the direction of field, and against this force, that is FRdR, FEDS, we can say that. So this is the basic concept. Mean here we are doing some work to displace this positive charge from this point A point, and this is infinite point. Between this there are two type of force. one force exerted by me to carry this positive charge from infinity to this position R, we take limit this work done, and similar we can find out the value of work done in the form of external or electrostatic force. This is electrostatic force, and electrostatic force against the field, or we can say that against the repulsion, and from R to infinity. We find out the value by using this derivation. So electrostatic force is, we know very well, K Q Q naught upon R of square D of S, taking sign R to infinity. Here negative sign represent only the against this, and by applying the condition we can easily find out the work done. So मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं यहाँ पे कि आप वर्क डन है, चाहे वो आप एक्सटर्नल फोर्स से निकालें, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स से निकालें, वर्क डन बिटवीन 2 पॉइंट सेम है। जब दो पॉइंट के बीच वर्क डन सेम है तो वर्क डन की कैलकुलेशन आप चाहे एक्सटर्नल फोर्स से ले लें या आप इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स से कंसीडर कर लें, उसके आंसर में किसी प्रकार का कोई वेरिएशन नहीं होगा। तो ये वर्क डन जो आपका है वो इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी के फॉर्म में स्टोर हो जाएगा, और जब इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी की फॉर्म में ये वर्क डन आपका स्टोर होता है तो इसका मतलब हुआ कि हम उस पॉइंट चार्ज को एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट पे ले जाने के लिए पर यूनिट चार्ज पे वर्क डन करते हैं, और वो पर यूनिट चार्ज वर्क डन है वो पोटेंशियल होगी। इसकी डेफिनेशन क्या लिखेंगे कि दिस इज द चार्ज Q प्लेस्ड एट हियर एंड दिस इज द फील्ड, this is the field, and this point is outside this field and point is infinity. We want to carry a unit test charge, positive test charge at point P away from the infinity, and this is the direction to take up this positive charge from infinity to point P. So potential is nothing. Here we do some potential energy. Per unit charge is known as the potential at this particular point. So we write down the definition. Amount of work done per unit charge is called potential. This is the simplest definition, but according to this diagram we write as it is the amount of work done to carry a unit positive charge Q naught from infinity to a definite point definite distance, infinity to definite distance from the given charge inside the field, inside the field we can represent as work done carry from infinity to point P. Infinity, this point is at R distance, we can say that infinity to R, or we take a unit test charge. This is the potential at point P. So this is the work done to carry a unit test charge from infinity to a particular point which is R distance from this charge. This is potential at this point. And similar term we can use the potential difference. Potential difference mean here both the point lie inside here. At infinite distance, potential is zero. At infinity, potential is also zero. At infinite distance, we know very well. So this potential is not the absolute value. It is relative concept. Value of potential at P must be the value of potential with respect to infinite distance, with respect to potential at infinity. Similar, this is the point A and this is the point B. Here we can say that this is the point B. We carry the test charge from A point to B point. Both point lie inside the electrostatic field. Then potential difference between them is known as the potential difference. It is the amount of work done to carry a unit test charge from point A to point B inside the field. I mean, it is the amount of work done to carry a unit test charge from point A to point B inside the field is called potential difference. Between both points. So we write as final potential at A point and initial at A point. Initially, point is placed at point A and it moves towards the positive charge, and final point is B. So final potential minus initial potential equal to work done to carry a unit test charge from A to B. This is the definition of potential difference. We represent in this way. Potential difference be the difference in potential between 2 points. Both points lie inside the electrostatic field. So if we compare the potential at a particular point with respect to infinite, where potential is zero, it means that this is the potential at particular point. But if we compare the potential between 2 points inside the field, that is known as the potential difference. इस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस पे क्वेश्चन बहुत बार पूछते हैं. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन बनता है. यहाँ से आपको मोमेंट दे देगा, चार्ज की वैल्यू दे देगा और आपसे वैल्यू पूछ लेगा. ठीक, इसके हम बात कर लेते हैं कि ये वेक्टर क्वांटिटी है, स्केलर क्वांटिटी है. तो हमें पता है कि पोटेंशियल एक्चुअली वर्क डन पे डिपेंड है और वर्क डन आपका कैसा होता है, स्केलर क्वांटिटी है. तो हम कह सकते हैं कि पोटेंशियल है वो आपकी स्केलर क्वांटिटी होगी. So one by one I will write here property related to this. First important is potential. We can say that potential means potential difference also. Potential is a scalar quantity. It is just number. Second property of its unit. SI unit is volt. SI unit is equal to volt, but different unit are, or different unit. By this formula we can find out this is work done. Work done have the unit joule. Upon this is charge, so we write as coulomb or joule per coulomb. This is also the formula of this. And in the form of Newton, we also write as joule. This is work done. Force into displacement. Force have the unit Newton meter upon coulomb. This is also the unit of this. Third is formula of potential is equal to work upon charge. And next is dimension formula. Number 4, dimension formula is equal to, we easily write down the dimension formula of this work done is m1 L2 T minus 2, and dimension formula of charge is AT. Rearrange this, we get dimension formula is m1 L2 T minus 3 A minus 1. This is the dimension formula of this. We can represent the dimension formula of potential and potential difference in this way. So now we discuss something as related to this potential concept. Now we write here a question related to this that is important. This point is A point and this is point B. Here potential is VA is equal to 10 volt. Here potential is VB is equal to minus 5 volt. These are the potential at point A and B, and a unit test charge, and we can say that 1 microcoulomb charge move from A to B. How much amount of work to be done? Question is this, we explain as question is 1 microcoulomb charge move from point A to B, how much work to be done? If VA is equal to 10 volt and VB is equal to minus 5 volt. This is the question given here. So this is the initial point and this is final point, because particle, this charge move from A point to B point. Then we know very well the formula is work done A to B upon charge is equal to potential of B minus potential of A. Potential of B minus potential of A. Put the value. Work done we want to calculate between A and B, and this is the charge given 10 raised to power minus 6 because there is 1 microcoulomb, and potential at B is minus 5 minus potential at A is 10, and we rearrange work done AB is equal to, this is minus 15 into 10 raised to power minus 6 joule. In this way, we can apply the formula of potential difference and find out the value of work done between these 2 points when charge move from here to here. In this way, we can solve this question. So now we discuss the value of or derivation of potential due to a point charge, and here either this charge particle move from A point to B or B point to A, there is no change in work done between these 2 points. Only difference is that in one case work done is positive, then in second case work done is negative. Positive and negative sign indicate that in the direction of external field or in opposite direction of external field. So here we prove that, question is very important question, prove that electrostatic force is conservative in nature. Prove that. Question is simple. Electrostatic force is conservative in nature. Mean conservation of, first we know very well what will be the difference between conservative and non-conservative. We already discussed into the class 11th. There are two type of force. One is conservative and other is non-conservative. In case of conservative force, total work done between 2 points is remains same. Mean work done here I explain conservative and non-conservative. This is the basic difference, because without this difference we can never explain what the question want. Conservative nature mean work done 0 for cyclic process. Here work done never 0. Second, we write as work done between 2 points independent of path, but here dependent of path. This is the basic difference. Mean this is the point A and this is point B. Both points lie inside the electrostatic field. If test charge comes from A point to B point in this path, or in this path, as like this path, work done for each step remains same. Mean there is no change in work done if charge particle goes to this way, and this way. If this condition followed, that force is conservative in nature, and if this condition is not followed by the charge particle, then the medium or the force is non-conservative in nature. So here the basic concept is force is path independent. Here we prove easily with the help of potential difference. अब हम यहाँ क्या करेंगे कि पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस का कंसेप्ट यूज करके और प्रूव कर देंगे कि इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स आपका कंजर्वेटिव है या नहीं। हमने क्या किया, 2 पॉइंट ले लिए, एक ए पॉइंट लिया, एक पॉइंट बी लिया। हम एक टेस्ट चार्ज को पहले इस पाथ पे लेके फर्स्ट पाथ से क्यू नॉट चार्ज को ए और बी पे। यहाँ पोटेंशियल ए पॉइंट पे वी ए है और पोटेंशियल बी पॉइंट पे वी बी है। तो इसका प्रूफ कैसे करेंगे हम? प्रूफ हम सॉल्व करते हैं, काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, ध्यान देना। We know, let us consider or let us take 2 point A and B lie inside the electrostatic field. Having potential VA and VB respectively. Then a unit test charge Q naught, that is positive nature test charge Q naught, move from A to B via path first. Work done is, we write work done A to B is equal to, by the help of definition of potential difference is work done upon charge. This is the definition we here use. Potential difference means final potential minus initial potential, and charge particle goes from A to B, so final point is B, final potential VB minus initial potential VA, and which charge goes from A point to B point, that is Q naught, and expand this Q naught VB minus Q naught VA. This is first equation we write work done AB. Similar, the charge now move from B to A. Why the path second? Path may be of any shape, it is not the issue here, but path is different. So we again find out work done to move a charge particle, charge q naught from B to A point via path second as shown in diagram. Now charge particle move from B to A point. So work done is now work done from B to A is equal to, now initial point is B and final point is A. So we find out the potential difference VA minus VB, because final minus initial and charge is Q naught, and open this or multiply to this is Q naught VA minus Q naught VB. This is second equation. Total work done in this process is, total amount of work done, WABA, mean particle start from A. This is the starting point, charge goes from A to B and again B to A. This is the cyclic process. In case of cyclic process, if work done is 0, then force is conservative. If work done not 0, then it is not conservative. WAB is WAB plus WBA, mean work done via path first plus work done via path second. Put the value of this Q naught VB minus Q naught VA plus Q naught VA minus Q naught VB. And here we see that what happened now, this cancel to this and this cancel to this, finally answer is 0. If work done is 0, then we can say that here we write as total force, or we can say total work done in cyclic process be zero. It means that electrostatic force be conservative in nature. This is the proof of this question, and it is very important according to exam, and sometime it is asked into exam. Prove that electrostatic force is conservative in nature. Then you easily solve with the help of the concept electric potential. So now the next we discuss as potential at any point due to a charge or due to a point charge. This is the very important article we here discuss as we draw the formula of electric potential. Topic is electric potential due to a point charge. Point charge means this charge obey the condition of electrostatic. So it is at rest and have the value of charge negligible as compared to their size. We consider this is the point O where it positive charge placed, and it has the field as like this. This is the region or space around this charge in which its electric effect to be noted. Now we take the point P where electric potential to be calculated. Then this P point is R distance from the center. So potential, by definition of potential, is it is the amount of work done to carry a unit test charge from infinity to a particular point. Mean we try to carry a unit test charge from infinity to this point as like this against the field, because this is positive charge, so direction of field is this is the direction of electric field, and we consider this is the point A and this is the point B, and this A point is x distance from this and B point is very close to this, and difference between them is dx. So separation between these 2 points is A and B is dx, slightly difference. This is the article. Here we want to calculate potential at this point, so we find out the amount of work done to carry a unit test charge from infinity to this point against the field, because this is positive charge, so direction of electric field is just outside or away from the center. So this is a continuous process. Path is not breakdown in between them, because electric field, the property of electric line are continuous. So this is the continuous field, and this charge, a unit test charge that is of positive nature, comes from here to here. So we consider a point A inside the field that is x distance from center and slightly displace against the field and find out the small amount of work done. If we know the value of small amount of work done, then we integrate to find out the net work done. This is the phenomena happening here, and we can easily calculate. So we draw this derivation as, let us take a positive Q charge. Let us take positive Q charge placed at point O, and electric potential due to this point charge calculated or find at point P is R distance from O. So we write as OP is equal to R. This is the distance given here. So by definition of work, definition of potential, we find out work done per unit charge. We take point A is x distance from positive Q charge in the field where इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी P, हम ए पॉइंट के ऊपर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू निकालेंगे, दैट इज के क्यू अपॉन एक्स ऑफ स्केयर. This is the value of electric field at point A. Now unit test charge move from or we can say that charge displace from A to B. So unit test charge displace from A to B against the field, then amount of work done amount of work done. As work done, this is small amount of work done, this is small work done, and work done is equal to electrostatic force into displacement. This is the formula of work done. Work done have the formula force into displacement. This is the dot product in between them. Force is vector quantity and displacement is also vector quantity. Solve this. Force is Q naught into E. E be the electric field intensity at this point. By using Coulomb law, we know very well that electric field is equal to F upon Q, or F upon Q naught, we can say that, because here we consider a test charge Q naught move from here to here. Then Q naught, we find out the dot product E and dx. This is E dx cos of 180 degree. Why we take cos 180? From diagram we understand that this is the displacement direction dx, this is the dx direction, and electric field is in this direction. Both make angle 180 degree. This is the angle 180 degree in between them, mean they are against. Cos 180 is -1, so this value is minus q e d of x. This is the dw, small amount of work done at point AB. Now we find out the net total amount of work done to carry from infinity to particular point A. So total amount of work done taking limit from infinity to R and integrate. So work done is equal to integration taking limit infinity to जिस पॉइंट पे हम लेके आए हैं वो पॉइंट कितने डिस्टेंस पे, R पे, और दिस इज द वैल्यू माइनस Q नॉट E dx, E d of x. Put the value of E here from equation first. This is the equation and this is minus integration infinity to R Q naught, and value of E is K Q upon x square d of x. Now taking common is minus Q naught Q and integration of, and also K constant, limit infinity to R, this became x minus 2 into d of x. This is the x plus 2 goes to upward and power became negative, and integration of this, we know very well in case of integration 1 add into the power, mean power increased by 1 and remaining पावर से हम डिवाइड कर देंगे, इसकी पावर में एक जोड़ देंगे और जो पावर बचेगी उससे हम माइनस कर देंगे, ये फॉर्मूला आ जाएगा. तो इंटीग्रेशन क्या बन जाएगा, माइनस ये ऐसे कैसा k q नॉट q, इंटीग्रेशन खोलेंगे ऐसे, इसकी पावर कितनी है -2 है, तो एक जोड़ोगे तो -1 अपॉन -1 हो जाएगा, और लिमिट होगी नीचे वाली नीचे लिमिट और ऊपर वाली ऊपर. यहाँ -1 है और ये भी जितनी पावर बचती है उसी से हम भाग देते हैं इसको. इस तरीके से इस क्वेश्चन को हम सोल्व कर लेंगे. अब देखिए इसके बाद का मैं पार्ट आपको समझाता हूं कि इसके बाद का हम सॉल्यूशन कैसे करेंगे. ये ऊपर की साइड में लिख देता हूं, यहां मैं इसको सोल्व कर देता हूं. बिल्कुल इजी सा कंसेप्ट है. हमने क्या करना है, टोटल वर्क डन निकालने के लिए हम किसी स्मॉल वर्क डन की कंसेप्ट को लेके चलेंगे. हम स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन निकाल लेंगे किसी दो पॉइंट ए और बी के बीच में, वहां हम इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड निकाल लेंगे, और जैसे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड निकलेगी तो वर्क डन की डेफिनेशन में पुट कर देंगे. हम अगेंस्ट द फील्ड गए हैं इसलिए cos 180 यूज करेंगे. मैं उसके बाद का आर्टिकल सोल्व करता हूं कि आपका टोटल वर्क डन है वो हो गया माइनस k Q नॉट Q, लिमिट रखनी है हमें, ये पावर है माइनस है तो ये बाहर आ जाएगा, तो माइनस बाहर आएगा तो प्लस बन जाएगा, और 1 अपॉन x बच जाएगा ये इन्फिनिटी से r, क्योंकि x की पावर -1 है तो इसको 1 अपॉन x की पावर 1 लिख सकते हैं हम, जब पावर नीचे जाएगा तो पावर प्लस में हो जाती है। सिंपल ज्योमेट्री, सिंपल अलजेब्रा है ये। तो के क्यू नॉट क्यू, और लिमिट कैसे रखते हैं, फर्स्ट पुट अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट। पहले इस x को r से डिस्प्लेस करेंगे, फिर हम लोअर लिमिट से डिस्प्लेस करेंगे। 1/∞ 0 होती है, तो हमारा आर्टिकल फाइनली बन गया के क्यू क्यू नॉट अपॉन आर। दिस इज वर्क डन। बाय डेफिनेशन potential at p point, potential at p is work done upon unit test charge, and work done is k q naught upon r divided by q naught, cancel q naught, and finally potential at point p or due to point charge is k q upon r, और k की वैल्यू पुट करें तो 1/4 pi epsilon naught q upon r, and finally we can say that potential is inversely proportional to r। और फाइनली हम क्या कह सकते हैं कि जो पोटेंशियल है आपकी वो इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू आर है। अब ग्राफ बनाना हो तो हम ग्राफ बना सकते हैं। सिंपल सा ग्राफ होता है, ये आर है, ये पोटेंशियल है, और ये क्या करेगा, डिक्रीज कर जाएगा ऐसे। तो V इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू आर। अगर इसी पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड भी रिप्रेजेंट करनी हो तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को अगर मैं डॉट से लिखूं तो ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हो जाएगी। ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है, ये आपकी पोटेंशियल का ग्राफ है। तो दोनों ग्राफ भी एक साथ आप रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, और अकेले का करना हो तो आप ऐसे चेंज कर देंगे। ये तो हमारा किस में हुआ, वैक्यूम के अंदर है। इन एनी मीडियम आ जाए तो इन एनी मीडियम वैल्यू ऑफ के चेंज, potential in any medium is Vm, Vm stand for medium, then value of epsilon naught change 1/4 pi epsilon m q upon r. Other factor do not change. This is, and epsilon m write in the form of epsilon naught epsilon r. This is relative permittivity upon r, and this term became Vm is equal to V naught upon epsilon r. This is the article. So finally we get in any medium, I will write here relation is V medium is equal to V naught upon relative permittivity. This is also important for potential. So here we discuss about the potential difference and numerical related to potential difference, how electrostatic force is conservative, and we explain its proof, and finally we derive the article for electric potential due to a point charge. This is the basic concept related to potential, and it is very important according to exam. One numerical is like this, and we solve this numerical. The question is, what potential difference is required to do 100 joule? Mean potential difference we want to calculate, and joule be the unit of work done. So work done is equal to given, and work done is 100 joule. Work to carry a charge of 10 coulomb. So given charge is equal to 10 coulomb. This we want to find here by the definition of potential difference. We know very well delta V is equal to work done upon charge, and we want to calculate potential. This is work done 100 joule divided by 10, and we find out 10 volt. Mean a 10 coulomb charge move from one point to another point to do 100 joule work. Then the basic things is that the potential difference these two point must be 10 volt. So this formula is important, and sometime numerical asked based on this topic, then you easily apply this formula and calculate the value of work done, calculate the value of potential, and calculate the value of work also.